Good evening, everyone, and greetings. My name is Leslie Lewis, and I am the Regional Manager of the Petey Greene Program as EC. I am thrilled to be joining you tonight in Philadelphia to be part of presenting this year's Jim Farrin Volunteer Award. PGP volunteers, play a critical role in our mission. Through their work with us, they not only provide academic support to students, but also approach the tutoring relationship with care and collaboration, meeting and nurturing the skills and talents of students on an equal footing. This award recognizes an extraordinary Petey Greene Program volunteer who models the values of human-centered, compassionate service, as well as the leadership skills and ongoing commitment to criminal justice reform that are key to the success of our most effective tutors. For this award, we invited staff from all our regions to nominate exceptional volunteers from all of our regions. This year's honoree is teeming with the kind of passion that some lucky volunteers discover as they incorporate their PGP training into their career. And now it is with great esteem that I welcome my colleague, Ray Rodriguez, to introduce this year's recipient of the Jim Farrin Volunteer Award. Ray?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Raymond Rodriguez, and I'm the DC Division Manager for the Petey Greene Program. I'm honored to present this year's James S. Farrin Volunteer Award to Anagha Krishnan. I nominated Anagha because she exemplifies what it means to go above and beyond. Since joining PGP as a tutor at the DC Youth Services Center in 2021, Anagha hasn't just met expectations. She's transformed what's possible. In addition to her exceptional PGP volunteer service, Anagha is co-founder of STEM Bar, the first ever hands-on science demonstration series at the Youth Services Center in Washington, D.C. This year alone, STEM Bar offered high school age students, many of whom have never conducted an experiment before, the opportunity to participate in 20 live science demonstrations. STEM Bar represents both the expertise in public health that Anagha brings to her service with the PGP, but also the way that working with the PGP will continue to influence her career as she pursues her degree in medicine at Johns Hopkins this fall. But what truly sets Anagha apart is how she centers dignity, education, and empowerment in everything that she does. She understands that sustained, thoughtful service and relationship building are powerful tools for creating more just outcomes for system-impacted communities. Anagha doesn't just serve our students. She elevates our entire program and shows us what's possible when passion meets purpose. Please join me in congratulating this year's James S. Farrin Volunteer Award recipient, Anagha Krishnan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anagha Krishnan, and I am profoundly honored to receive the Jim Farrin Volunteer of the Year Award today. My experience with the Petey Greene Program started just about 4 years ago at the start of my journey as a computational biology graduate student in Washington, D.C. After long hours in the lab, I often felt isolated from the individuals and communities that I hoped that my research would one day serve. So I started looking for ways to get more directly involved in my community, and I was incredibly fortunate to come across the Petey Greene Program. Through the PGP, I began volunteering as a tutor at a youth carceral facility in Washington, D.C. As a volunteer with a background in STEM, I often worked with students in their math and science courses. I fondly recall an experience I had with a student named Michael, who, as I was explaining the structure of DNA, asked me, Well, how do we know that DNA is real if it's so small that we can't see it? I love that question because the skepticism that Michael showed is at the very core of scientific discovery. We have to see it to believe it. I realized that Michael and many of the other incarcerated students that I worked with had not had the opportunity to learn science the way that scientists do, by discovering knowledge in a hands-on way. Determined to bring these opportunities to students, I partnered with the Petey Greene Program to do the first ever hands-on science demonstration at the facility, extracting DNA from strawberries. It was so inspiring to see Michael and his fellow students walking around holding DNA that they had extracted on popsicle sticks, commenting that the DNA looked just like snot. I'd say we convinced Michael. Since then, thanks to the support of the PGP, including many individuals who are in this room right now, my co-founder, Hannah Dada, and a lot of behind-the-scenes support from my fiance, James Irwin, we turned this single demo into a program, STEM and BARD, that's provided over 40 hands-on science demonstrations to over 300 incarcerated learners in Washington, D.C. Oh, thank you. Hands-on science experiences are why I pursued a career in STEM, and I'm so honored to share some of those same formative experiences with young incarcerated learners in DC, and hopefully soon to many other cities as well. 4 years ago, when I asked the Petey Greene Program if we could bring complex science materials into secure carceral facilities, I fully expected the answer to be no. But what I've learned over the past years is that if the goal is bringing transformative educational experiences to incarcerated and formerly incarcerated learners, the answer from the Petey Greene Program is always yes. Volunteering with the PGP has been one of the most transformative experiences of my life, and I look forward to continuing to grow STEM and BARD over the years to come. Thank you.